The following is a presentation of PH Athletics.
From Winton White Stadium in Englewood, PH Athletics bringing you our second and final Saturday football game of the 2024 season, beginning the month of October in Englewood, New Jersey, as the 1-3 Pascack Hills Broncos take on the 1-2-1 Dwight-Morrow Maroon Raiders. This is a divisional game, both in the American Red Division, both at the bottom of the Super Football Conference American Red Division, both winless in divisional play, although Dwight-Morrow does have one tie to their credit. Hills is 0-3, which is why they are solely at the bottom of this 6-team league. The band has come in. We are waiting on both teams to join them on the field here at Winton White Stadium in Englewood. I'm Matthew Merlino, and I'll be proud to bring you the entire game on tape delay on my own. No cameraman today. It's just me. Enjoy your Saturday and your long weekend. Happy Rosh Hashanah to all of those who celebrate. We'll be back for the beginning of this one. You won't have to wait at all. And we welcome you back to Englewood, ready to get started. Dwight-Morrow won the coin toss. They elected to defer, so it will be Pascack Hills kicking off. It will be Pascack Hills receiving here as we get set to go. It's a long weekend for us as we celebrate the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah in Montvale and Woodcliff Lake. The last 5 head-to-head matchups between these two schools, if you remember back to last year in the Ivy Division semifinal, Dwight-Morrow took down Pascack Hills 44-20, and we'll get some statistics for you here. We're a bit low down, so we apologize if you can't see as much as you're used to. But we are underway. And this one's going to go over everybody and in the end zone for a touchback, went over Gavin Yulonde. And that will allow us to take a look at the Hills quarterback. That is still Connor Onikian, the senior. 19 for 32 with 149 yards through the air, although he does have about 400 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground versus Dwight-Morrow last year through an interception, but did go for 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. First quarter beginning. Again, I'm Matthew Merlino, one-man show today. No cameraman with me, so I apologize if things are not as good as they usually are. It will be 1st and 10 for Hills from the 20. Their own 20. Yolande in motion, keeper Onikian. Onikian running down. He's got some room and is tackled harshly, and a flag flies after the play. It is going to be a penalty against Dwight-Morrow, probably a personal foul, as the flag came out after the play was over, it seemed. So it looks to me like it'll be 1st and 10 for Hills. They're at their own 36-yard line here. Our cheerleaders have traveled. Many parents have, and for those of you who have taken vacations, I'm here to fill you in on what you've missed. 1st and 10 Hills at their own 36 after the penalty. Onikian with another run, and this one's going to be broken up early. It's a windy day, sun is out. Temperature is supposed to be in the mid to high 70s, although the sun could make it feel like the low 80s, and the wind will take a little bit away from that. Dwight-Morrow is coming off a very crushing win, 38-0 last Saturday against Patterson-Kennedy. Before that, no wins and a tie against Dumont, 46-46. That must have been a crazy shootout. Yolande in motion. It is second down. Onikian with another run, and he's tackled again. This one looks to be a longer gain, but it'll still be third down and what looks to be 5. So 3rd and 5 for the Broncos at their own 41-yard line. Onikian in at quarterback. He's got 3 to his left and sends Yolande over there. Going to throw. Screen pass Yolande's way. Tries to stay up, but I don't think he got the first. Probably 2 or 3 yards short here. And they'll send the punting unit out, which includes Liam Kaza, and it will be a quick drive. Not a 3 and out, although because they did get a first down off the penalty, but still a quick drive that went almost nowhere for Pascack Hills, and it'll be Liam Kaza punting this one away. Windy day, probably picking up on the mic. We apologize for that. Kaza's punt, a high one. It will bounce inside the 30, and they're going to let it bounce inside the 20. Looks like this one will be downed by Gavin Yolande at the Dwight-Morrow 17. And so that'll give us our first look at the Dwight-Morrow quarterback, Damani Williams, another senior. He wears number 4. This season already over 1,000 yards combined, although if the stats are accurate, sometimes they are not. 548 through the air and 6 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns on the ground with 550 yards. Last year, 4 total touchdowns, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air, and over 300 total yards. So let's see what Dwight-Morrow can do on their first possession of this game. It looks like an option play. There's the pitch. That was Williams pitching it to Ariane Williams. 2 seniors working together for a gain of what looks to be 8 on the play. This looks like it'll be 2nd and 3, so they'll put it down as a gain of 7. It'll be another run, this one out to the other side, and it's a nice one from Ariane Williams again, and it will get Dwight-Morrow a first down for their first fresh set of this game, and it will be at their own 31. They come into this game 5th in the American Red Division, although tied for 3rd position, as you could say. The standings have them in 5th, although I don't think they do any tiebreakers in league play. Dumont and Mawa both 2 games back of the leaders Ramsey and Westwood along with them. It's another run on 1st and 10 that is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Looks like Brendan Singleton on the tackle along with a few other Broncos. And it will be no gain on the run from Dwight-Morrow to bring up 2nd down and 10. The Maroon Raiders competing in Group 3 football, a size above the Broncos. They sit 20th. They need to be in the top 16 in the United Power ranking to get in the playoffs. They're 4 spots out right now. So 2nd and 10. Trips left, going to be a throw. Williams firing, this one caught, and a nice move inside, and more room to run. Big tackle, but it'll still be a first down on the throw to Maurice Williams. 1st and 10 for the Maroon Raiders, right near midfield. Looks like they've spotted this one at their own 49. Another run here for Dwight-Morrow quickly on 1st down. was Ariane Williams gaining what looks to be 7, and it'll be second down and 3.
It'll be second and 3. At the 45.
I'm sure you heard that. If you didn't, they're at the Hills 45 here. First play in opposing territory for either team. Another run, this one with a chance to be stuffed. Ariane Williams making some moves, but it looks like it may be a loss on the play, and it will be third down, perhaps a gain of 1. So 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, for the Pascack Hills 43.
Try to zoom in, try to get you a better view of this game. I apologize, camera work probably not as good as usual here. We're a one-man show and we're a bit low down, so we apologize for that, but we'll try and get you as much information as possible. It is 3rd and what looks to be 2 for Dwight-Morrow. Here comes the snap. It's going to be a run. Ariane Williams up the right side. He was stuffed at the line. Singleton got there and made the tackle, but we'll see where they spot him. And I think they're going to say he's a yard short. He is not short. It's a first down by just a few. And with 5.5 minutes to go, it'll be 1st and 10 from the Hills 41. Dwight-Morrow 8-1 last year, 5-1. Their only loss coming in the... Oh, fumble on the snap! Williams back to try and grab it. Hills is in there. I believe Dwight-Morrow came up with it, and the referees agree. Still a loss of what looks to be 10, and perhaps more. So it'll be 2nd down. Dwight-Morrow is back in their own territory. Looks like they've spotted this one at the 48. And the board says 2nd and 19 with 4.5 minutes to go. There's the throw, going deep. They have to. Completed catch, but tackled right there. Jacob Cherkis on the tackle for Hills, trying to see who received it. They say number 7, E.J. Maxwell. He had 4 receptions last year against the Broncos for 97 yards, and this year the statistics say he only has 2 for 30. 4 minutes to go in quarter number 1. No score. Dwight-Morrow threatening, although they have 3rd and long here. It's 3rd and 9. Rolling out left, fires, caught, first down possibly. Oh, he's got a huge hole on the sideline, and it's a big tackle by Cherkis and Onikian, but a big play from Maurice Williams. And it looks like that's turned this one in from 3rd down and 9 to 1st and goal. Again, we'll see what we can get you. There's a nice crowd on the sideline, a nice crowd in the stands. The cheerleaders are here as well. And it looks like this one's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11. Dwight-Morrow getting their play in. They're ready to go with 3:37 left. 1st and 10. Fumble on the play. Who's got it? I think Hills does. And they do. Sam Lundgren in there to stop what was certain to be a Dwight-Morrow touchdown, or at least a field goal. It will end up being nothing for the Maroon Raiders. A huge pounce from Sam Lundgren. Great awareness from the senior tight end, number 88, breaking up the play. 3:30 to go in quarter number 1. No score. But we'll see what Hills can do deep in their own territory. Their second possession starting from their own 11-yard line.
Pascack Hills 11.
Some motion. It'll be a run, it looks like. Gavin Yulande trying to make his way through. He got a nice gain, it looks to be, and perhaps a first down as well. And he's a bit slow to get up, but looks like he's okay. Looks like they're going to mark him a yard short. Second down. No, they're going to say first down. It's very close. They gave it to him. 1st and 10 Hills, now from their own 22.
Goes into Hills 22.
Here comes the 1st and 10 play. Looks like another run. This one perhaps not going as far as they thought it would. Yulande again. Looks like he gained about 2 on the carry. So it will be second down this time. And they may mark it a loss. They've marked it at 2nd and 13. I thought he gained a few, but that may just be poor vantage point from me. But this is a big run. Oh, and it's going to be Gavin Yulande with a first down off of 2nd and 13. He lost 3 on the previous play, and now he's gained about 15 to bring up 1st and 10 for Pascack Hills at their own 33-yard line. Here comes 1st and 10 for Hills at their own 33. Bugney goes in motion. Onikian and Yulande in the backfield as usual. It'll be another run play from Yulande. He makes a nice move, barrels into some tacklers, but still gains a first down for the Pascack Hills Broncos. Another big run from the junior running back. Had himself a game last week. So far this season, 45 carries, 2 touchdowns, and 224 yards. First and 10 Hills at their own 45. Can they get in Dwight-Morrow territory for the first time today? Yulande with a short motion. Now goes a bit more. Onikian keeper finds some room and spins, but is tackled still short of the marker, but a nice gain from Connor Onikian. It'll be second down and 4. Cody Jones in motion, and we have a flag. Looks like somebody jumped, and that somebody comes from the defensive side. Dwight-Morrow offside, and it looks like it'll be a Hills first down. So 1st and 10 as Hills advances into Dwight-Morrow territory. They'll have a fresh set from the Maroon Raider 44. The referee was saying to move the chains. They now are. Again, a windy day, windy first Saturday in October. This is our final Saturday game as many communities across New Jersey celebrating the Jewish New Year holiday of Rosh Hashanah. So some games scheduled for this Saturday. We have come to the end of the first quarter and we have no score. Back in a few moments. Now beginning quarter number 2, 12 to go until halftime, no score. As we start the second quarter with Hills in possession. Connor Onicki in the quarterback. This one's a keeper for Connor. He's got some room out left. Now is tackled, not tackled, but forward progress was stopped after what looks to be a gain of 4. And somebody on the field for the first time in a while. He was injured in summer camp. It's Alex Lula, junior, slated to be a fullback and a linebacker this year. Suffered an injury that left him in a cast for the first few months of the season, first month of the season. He suffered it during the summer training camp. And now for the first time this season, he's on the field. So we'll see what he can do. It's a run with Yulande. He's got a nice hole, and he's got a first down and maybe more. Staying up, Gavin Yulande with a huge run. Perhaps a flag on the play. I didn't see anything, but I can't see much over on that side of the field. Looks like the play is going to stand. Nope, it will not. It's going to be a hold.
That don't matter what happened.
Holding.
On Ryan.
Oh, no. Holding on Pascack Hills, holding on somebody.
Dwight-Morrow, 47-yard line.
And that'll back Hills up to 1st and 14, it looks like. Back inside their own territory. No, they're going to be at the Dwight-Morrow 47. Second down and 13. The board has third down. The press announcer said it incorrect. We all make mistakes, though. It's Yulande again. This time he's only going to gain what looks to be 4. Perhaps even shorter. So now it'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and 11. About 10 and a half minutes until halftime. We've got a 0-0 score. 3rd down and 11. The ball is spotted at the Dwight-Morrow 45-yard line. You can see Liam Kaza in the foreground preparing to punt, if that is the case. Would be the second of the day for Kaza and the Broncos. Yulande's going to go in a short motion path as usual. There's 3 wideouts to the left and none to the right for Onikian, who probably has to throw on this play. He won't. He'll give it to Yulande, who's got room out right. And Gavin Yulande has a nice gain, but not enough for a first down, and so it will be 4th down. And they give him 7, it looks like, so it'll be 4th and 3. And the offense is going to stay on, it looks like. Connor Onikian coming in from the sideline, and they're going to go for it on 4th down with 9 to go in the second quarter and no score. 4th and 2 from the 36. 3 receivers to the left. Yulande in the backfield. Onikian gives it to Yulande, swallowed up. It won't even be a gain. There's a flag on the play after it, though. We'll see what the penalty is, and it looks like it's going to be against Dwight-Morrow. So this may give Hills some new life. We'll see what the press announcer says here. Doesn't say anything, but whatever the penalty was, it was against Dwight-Morrow, and it's going to give Pascack Hills a first down. There you go. A face mask. The flag was a bit late, probably a few seconds, maybe 1 second after the tackle. But nevertheless, it'll be first and 10 from the Dwight-Morrow 22. 4 wideouts. Lundgren is lined up as a wideout. He's listed as a tight end. Low snap for Onikian. He's going to throw for the first time in a while, going out left, and too much. Tried to get it to Sam Lundgren, but put too much on it, and so it will be incomplete and second down and 10. 8.5 minutes still to go. Hills looking to draw first blood in this matchup. It is 0-0 in the middle of the second quarter. Both of these teams looking for their first win in American Red Division play. Dwight-Morrow did tie against Dumont, 46-46, a shootout. But they still are looking for their first win. They moved up into this American Red Division along with the Broncos from the Ivy Division of the Super Football Conference last year. Onikian on a QB keeper on second down. He's got some room. And Connor Onikian staying up, trying to push him through for some more. No whistle yet, and he finally goes down, but it looks like he's going to be down inside the 5. A huge team effort there to give Hills a chance at first and goal. The entire team just came in and shoved him. That's it worked. That's all that matters. First down and goal from the 3 for Pascack Hills. I'm guessing a run with Yolande here. Boom, got it. I'm Tony Romo, and I think he's in. He is. Touchdown, Pascack Hills from Gavin Yolande. .7:42 to go in the second quarter. We have a leader for the first time today. 6-0 in favor of the Pascack Hills Broncos. The extra point attempt is good from Nathaniel Edelshane to make it 6 for 6 on the season. And 7-0 in this game.
Insecurity is a pressing issue that affects millions across our nation. In New Jersey, over 13% of children struggle to access nutritious meals regularly. This challenge is not just a statistic, it represents our fans, friends, neighbors, and even our students who face difficulties.
Now we've got some height. Kickoff for Hills, their first of the game after the touchdown. Nathaniel Edelshane will attempt it. More. Just trying to bring you the best we possibly can here. I'm Matthew Merlino. This is actually Dren Bauda, who is kicking off for Pascack Hills, and he's got a nice speed. Stepped out of bounds at what looks to be the 31-yard line, but that could have been receive it. It bounces at the 38, goes forward to the 39, and that's where it will be downed. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. It will be first and 10 Hills up 7, looking to go up 2 scores and get their first divisional win of this season. First and 10 from the 39-yard line.
First and 10, Pascack Hills at the Hills 39-yard line.
Looks like they've got trips right with Yolande and Onikian in the backfield. First and 10. Bit of an audible here. And it'll be a Yolande run. Against what looks to be 2 on the play. down Connor Onikian and shoved down to the ground and out of bounds. After the first down, he gained about 5 more than he needed to. And the clock is continuing to run. They say it was down inbound, so it's going to bring us down to about 5 minutes left until halftime. And now they're going to say it was out of bounds, so 5:15 to go as Hills gets ready for 1st and 10 from the Dwight-Morrow 46. Ulande in motion. Onikian going to throw it to him. Bobbled by Ulande. Could have been picked, but nobody from Dwight-Morrow there. And so it will fall harmlessly and incomplete. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the Dwight-Morrow 46. Jake Brew is in motion. That's the wide receiver number 14. Onikian, keeper, in trouble. He's got room. Down left sideline. Connor Onikian with another nice run. And he's shoved out of bounds again after getting another Pascack Hills first down. 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go. Hills with a fresh set from the Dwight-Morrow 30. Wind picking up here, cooling us a bit off. It is still a very nice day, about mid-70s. Wind cooling it probably to 74, 75. But the sun is beating down. It is mid-afternoon in Englewood. Another run, this one from Gavin Ulande out left, and he may have only gotten one, may have even lost one on this play. It's 2nd down and 9 after the 1-yard gain on the Gavin Ulande run. And 15 seconds to go in half number 1. Nathaniel Littlesheen is warming up for perhaps a field goal attempt, but there's a flag on the play, and it looks like it may be offsides again, or it could be a false start, and it looks like it is a false start on Pascack Hills.
Offsides, Pascack Hills back to the 4-yard line.
So they'll be forced back to 2nd down and 14 with 4 minutes left. They do have a 7-0 lead, trying to make it 2 scores before halftime. Ulande with a short motion once again. Onikian gets the snap. He's trying to go up the middle and is tackled with no gain at all. And perhaps even a loss of 1. That looks like what they are marking it as. So it will be 3rd down. 3rd and 15 for Pascack Hills at their opponent's 35-yard line. Lundgren left, 3 wideouts right. Ulande, Onikian backfield. Onikian throwing, in trouble early, finds Ulande. Can he turn it up? He can! He's got room! Gavin Ulande shoved out inside the 5, and he may even be in for a touchdown, but no. They say he was out of bounds at what looks to be the 2-yard line to me. That one looked over from the snap. But Onikian found Yulande in the nick of time, and Gavin Yulande turned it up for a huge gain to bring up first and goal from the 1. And now Hills is going to try and take a 14-0 lead. I have a feeling they're going to give it to Gavin Yulande again here. He gave it to him 3 yards out. Let's see what they do 1 yard out. Comes I formation. Some receivers on the field. Don't think they'll get much use, but I'm not Tony Romo, so let's see. It'll be Yulande, and he goes forward for a yard and more. All he needed was a yard, and it's another Pascack Hills touchdown, giving them a 13-0 lead. And the PAT good from Nathaniel Edelshane, 14-0. Here is Dren Bowder to kick off once again. A 14-0 Pascack Hills lead with just under 3 minutes until halftime. And that kick out of bounds from Bowder. So it looks like Dwight-Morrow is going to get this one at their own 40-yard line. Their band, a large band, is making their way through the track as they prepare for their performance at halftime.
First and 10, Dwight-Morrow at the Maroon Raider 35-yard line.
They begin at their own 35 after the out-of-bounds kickoff, with 2:49 on the clock. It'll be a run for Dwight-Morrow that is tackled after perhaps a 3-yard gain. It was Ariane Williams, the senior running back, on the carry. Already had 170 yards coming into this game, and he's added a whole lot more. Although not any more points, he does not have any touchdowns so far this season, and none today for Dwight-Morrow through the first 16 or so minutes. That's another run from Williams, and this one going out on the far sideline from us. There's a flag down. It was George Bridgers apparently on the carry, who has exactly 100 yards today, coming into today on the ground. Looks like this penalty is going to be assessed against Dwight-Morrow with 2 minutes left in half one. A 14-0 Pascack Hills lead. So far, Saturday seems to be their day to play. It'll be a throw. Damani Williams in trouble. He gets hit by Josh Wright trying to find a man. He did have one. Cody Jones on the coverage, but that probably will go down as a missed opportunity from Maurice Williams. It was a good throw to him. He just could not haul it in. But we will say Cody Jones, no fly zone. Still 3rd down to play. 1:48 left until halftime. Dwight-Morrow band all over here. You can see them in the foreground. But a penalty on the play, and it looks like it's going to be against Pascack Hills, so perhaps a hold. And a first down for the Maroon Raiders at their own 48. Williams again to throw, 2-minute offense. He's in trouble. Now he's trying to run for it. Williams firing, has a man. Caught. Huge catch on the far sideline for Dwight-Morrow. And it's going to be 1st and 10 inside the 20. First and 10 from the 17-yard line. As Dwight-Morrow quickly looking to make this back into a one-score game. 1:30 to go in half one. First and 10, run. Bugney there, he makes the tackle. A gain of 3, so 2nd down and 7. And Dwight-Morrow takes their first time out with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Back at Winton White Stadium in Englewood, a 14-0 Pascack Hills lead with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go until halftime. Dwight-Morrow is threatening to change that and turn it back into a one-score game. They have 2nd and 7 from their own 15, it looks like. Williams, end zone, incomplete. Jake Brew with some nice coverage. It will be 3rd down and what looks to me to be 7. Williams again trying to throw. Ulande back there going end zone, incomplete. Connor Onikian with a huge breakup. 4th down and 7 for the Maroon Raiders with 58 seconds to go.
Stop.
Will they kick the 3? I'm not sure. It looks like they're keeping the regular offense on, but I could be wrong. That is Damani Williams coming out. He's their quarterback, and he's been trying to go for the end zone and making this a one-score game, but he's been unsuccessful so far. He's got one more chance here on 4th down and 7. And it looks like Hills is going to take their first time out of this half with 58 seconds to go. Timeout over. Time to make your name. 4th down and 7. Board still says 4th and 10. That has to be incorrect. Williams going to throw. Now he's going to run. Damani Williams in for the touchdown. Untouched on the left sideline. .48 seconds to go. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here, so perhaps missing a kicker that they're confident would make the PAT. We'll see how this works out for them. Williams, keeper out left. That's where he scored the touchdown. The 2-point conversion is not going to be good. He got forced out of bounds. So 14-6 with 48 seconds to play until halftime. kickoff with 48 seconds to go from Dwight-Morrow. It is 14-6 Pascack Hills. And I believe Dwight-Morrow is going to receive the ball to start the second half. This one is back deep. It's going to be returned by Gavin Ulande, and he is going to bring it to the 30. So 40 seconds for Hills to try and reclaim a 2-score lead. We'll see what they attempt to do. And they'll have 1st and 10 from their own 36. And a timeout from Dwight-Morrow. We'll be back in a moment. Ready to go with 40 seconds to go until halftime after a Dwight-Morrow timeout. Our second of this half, a 14-6 Pascack Hills lead. And a run with Connor Onikian. He's tackled behind, but does gain 3. And so it'll be 2nd down and perhaps 6 as Onikian marked down at the 40-yard line. They may let the clock run down. They may do one more play. Looks like they're going to do one more play until halftime. Under 10 seconds to go. 2nd down and 6 from the 40. Onikian going to throw, in trouble early, throws the ball to the ground, incomplete, and that will bring us to halftime. Yep, they do rule it an incomplete pass. So, halftime score, 14-6 at Winton White Stadium in Englewood, New Jersey. We welcome you back to Winton White Stadium in Englewood, New Jersey, just a few blocks down from Dwight-Morrow High School, where the Pascack Hills Broncos currently lead the Dwight-Morrow Maroon Raiders by a score of 14-6 after a total of 24 minutes were played. Now we are set for the final 24 in the second half. I'm Matthew Merlino, all on my own today, proud to be with you, trying to bring you the best possible coverage. And we are set to go once again. A kickoff from Dren Bauda. We'll see Dwight-Morrow begin at their own 35. See what Damani Williams and the Dwight-Morrow offense can do. They led a nice drive to make this a one-score game at the end of the first half. Now let's see how they begin the second. It'll be a running play with Ariane Williams. He's got some room. Williams staying up through the tackle, and Ariane Williams has a 1st down for Dwight-Morrow. But there is a flag down, and this may be a hold against the Maroon Raiders. And yes, they'll be backed up from the spot of the foul. They will gain 2 yards off of the play. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and excuse me, it's a 3-yard Dwight-Morrow gain. First down and 7. After the holding penalty, ironically against Dwight-Morrow, they did gain 3 yards. Williams is back to throw. He's going deep. He's got a man. It is caught, and it's a touchdown. Ariane Williams. Two-point conversion to tie the game. No good. Some are calling for a flag. They will not get it. Twelve to 14. Now let's see what Hills can do. They do have a 2-point lead after the 2-point conversion was no good. They'll have to kick it off, though. So here comes the kick from Dwight-Morrow. They are still losing, but it's only by 2 points. It's a short kick, bobbled by Josh Wright. He picks it up, and Josh Wright is making his way through. And the big man is tackled at what looks to be the 35-yard line. Late afternoon in Englewood, sun beating down, wind has blown in to try and cool it off, but mid to high 70s supposedly the temperature. Here's Onikian, 1st and 10 at the Hills 37. Run from Gavin Yulande, and he finds some room to make a nice gain. It looks like they're going to give him 6 or so yards. So it will be 2nd down and 5 for Pascack Hills with a 2-point lead and 10.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Motion from Jake Bugney. Onikian, another run to Yulande, and he's tackled, but I think he may have gotten the first. And it's going to be right on that line. And it will be a Pascack Hills 1st down off the run from Gavin Yulande. A fresh set for the Broncos from their own 47. Interesting play and an interesting tackle and a flag. It was Connor Onikian on a QB keeper. He was taken down at a bit of a weird angle. A flag on the play, perhaps for unnecessary roughness or some other personal foul. But it also could be against Hills. I'm not sure. Flag on the play. And they may have waved this one off. It looks like that's what they're signaling. So they threw a flag and they said no penalty. They picked him up and will play on. No gain on the play. First down, second down and 10 coming up. Second and 11, a 1-yard loss. And Hills at their own 46. Run, Yolande stays up, but will only gain 4 or 5 yards to bring up third and medium. In fact, it'll be third and a bit longer than we thought. 3rd and 7 it looks to be. Here's the snap. Onikian looked for the pitch. Now he's going to keep it. He's got a first down, and he's got some more on the left sideline. Connor Onikian with a nice run. And it'll get Hills into Dwight-Morrow territory. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos from the Maroon Raider 37. Eight minutes and counting to go in quarter number 3. A 14-12 lead for Hills. They're looking to add to it with 1st and 10 at the Dwight-Morrow 37. There's the snap. A run for Yolande, powering forward, but it may only be a gain of 2. Second down and 8 coming up. Dwight-Morrow 35-yard line. There's a snap. Run, Yolande. Nice hole, and he gained another 3 or so to bring up 3rd and short. Dwight-Morrow player slow to get up. That's Maurice Williams. He seems to be okay, though. It will be 3rd down and 2 from the Dwight-Morrow 29-yard line. Run, Alex Alula. Did he get the first? It's going to be close. He got it. So Alex Lula, the junior, his first carry of this season after being injured in summer camp, has a first down here to keep this pivotal drive alive for Pascack Hills as they look to regain a bigger lead. They're up 14-12 right now, but they're still looking to go for a bit more. Lundgren is in motion here, 1st and 10. 27-yard line. Onikian audibling with two backs, Bugney and Ulande. Jones out right, Ulande going to go, and he is tackled after 2 or so yards again. So a 3-yard gain for Gavin Ulande. And that'll put Hills at the Maroon Raider 24-yard line. Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. This Hills drive has taken up most of it. There was a quick Dwight-Morrow possession at the start, but Connor Onikian gonna end this one. Stays in bounds and moves down the left sideline for a Hills touchdown. Connor Onikian with yet another run. The third rushing touchdown for Hills today, the first from Onikian, the other two came from Ulande off of some major plays from both of them. Here's Nathaniel Edelshane with the PAT. His is no good. Hooked to the left, and so it will be 20-12 with 4:30 to go. Kickoff here after the Hills touchdown, 20-12 is the score. Dren Bowda kicking off. It's a low kick off of one of the Dwight-Morrow players on the front line and downed at their 44-yard line. .428 left in the third quarter. Dwight-Morrow looking for their second straight win, first in divisional play. Hills looking for their second win of the season and their first in American Red Division play. This is a run from Dwight-Morrow that goes out right and gains probably 3. Dwight-Morrow went to played Patterson Kennedy last Saturday, defeated them 38-0. The Hills win, if you remember, 2 Saturdays ago, September the 21st, came at Teaneck 13-12. But in divisional play, where they have played Mahwah, Westwood, and Ramsey, they have lost all of those. Williams finding a man wide open. Damani Williams, touchdown. But hold the phone, there's a flag on the play and it's on Dwight-Morrow. A hold against Dwight-Morrow then neutralizes the touchdown and keeps this a 20-12 ball game. And that backs them up to 2nd and 15 from their own 39. And we have a timeout here. A 20-12 score, 4:19 to go. 2nd and 15. There's a snap. Williams has to throw, fires, has a man, but it'll only be a gain of about 7 to bring up 3rd and long. It was complete to Maurice Williams, and it will be 3rd down and 8.
Dwight-Morrow, 47.
Clock continuing to run, 3 minutes and 30 seconds on it. We are still in the 3rd quarter. Williams looking to throw, in trouble. Now he's got to run for it. Damani Williams out left. He's got room, and he's shoved out of bounds, but he gained 10 more than he had to and got another Dwight-Morrow 1st down.
1st and 10, Maroon Raiders. Balls at the Pascack Hills 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Dwight-Morrow.
We're now in Hills territory. Only down 8, so it is still a 1-possession game. If Dwight-Morrow were to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, they're 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions so far today when they've attempted them. Williams hands it off. This is Arion Williams. He's trying to dodge some tackles, but is taken down after maybe a gain of 1. Three minutes remain in the 3rd quarter. It is 2nd down and 9 from the 29. Second and 9 from the 29 for Dwight-Morrow. Inside Hills territory, looking to do something with it. Only down 8. Damani Williams going to throw. He's got time. Now dodges, weaves, fires. Incomplete. Overthrew his man. And that'll stop the clock with 2:12 to go and bring up 3rd and 9. In fact, it'll be 3rd down and a bit longer because another flag is on the play, and it's against Dwight-Morrow, and it's a hold at the line of scrimmage. Looked like they may have held Josh Wright on that one, trying to find his way through. Could not get through, and that could be the reason. It will still be 2nd down, but it'll be 2nd and 19. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, which was the line of scrimmage. Dwight-Morrow at the Hills 39, 2nd and 19. Williams going to throw. Now fakes, now runs out right, and shoved out of bounds. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Still 12 more in the fourth to go. And we are at a 3rd down and 6 situation with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go at the Hills 26-yard line. Let's see what Damani Williams and the Maroon Raider offense can do. Williams rolling out left, play action, going end zone, has a man, caught! Touchdown, Dwight-Morrow, and this one's gonna stand. And now the all-important 2-point conversion. With a chance to tie, 20-18 is the scoreline. It could be very different in a matter of seconds. Hills has led the entire way. Here comes the 2-point conversion. Going, throw. Good. Tie game, 20-20. Kickoff from Dwight-Morrow incoming. And for the first time since the mid-second quarter, we have a tie game. 20-20 with 14 minutes to go. 1:54 left in the third quarter. Kickoff, fumbled by Brew. Jake Brew picked it up, but he's going to be ruled down. So now Hills in deep trouble and in their own territory. Very deep in their own territory. They were once up 14-0. It is now 20-20. And we'll see if they can recapture some of the momentum they had in the first half. 1st and 10 for Pascack Hills from their own 6. Snap, run. Yulande finding some room. And he is tackled after what looked to be a nice gain. Looks like about 7 or 8. So 2nd down and short will come up. In fact, a gain of 9, so it will be 2nd down and 1 for Pascack Hills. They're at their own 15. Flag on the play before the play began, and this may back up Hills. One minute, 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And it looks like this one a false start. No, offside against Dwight-Morrow. And that will give Hills a 1st down and a fresh set from their own 21. 35 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Hills looking to reclaim the lead. 20-20 is our score. It's a run. Gavin Yulande with power and speed making his way forward. And it looks like it'll be a gain of 4 or 5 on the run from Yulande. And that may bring us to the end of the third quarter. 10 seconds on the clock. I don't think they're going to get another playoff. So at the end of 3 quarters, we have a tie game, 20-20. And whose momentum will stand? Will it be the Maroon Raiders who have come back into this one, or will Hills recapture how they started? End of the third quarter, tied at 20 in Englewood. Set to begin the fourth quarter at Winton White Stadium in Englewood, New Jersey. A 20-20 score between Super Football Conference American Red Division foes Dwight-Morrow, and Pascack Hills. It is second down for the Broncos, and this run may have only gone for 1. From Gavin Yulande. Tried to power through, got yanked back, and they're going to give him a yard. Third and 5. Hills at their own 26, trying to keep a drive alive, which could give them back the lead of this game. Third down. 3rd and 5. Onikian throwing. He has Alex Lula trying to turn it up. Lula getting forward. First down, Pascack Hills, off of a huge effort from Alex Lula. And it will be a fresh set of downs for Pascack Hills at their own 34-yard line. After that, we'll see if Hills can continue and get some nice momentum. Run, Yulande with some blocking help. He tries to go forward. He does go forward for what looks to be a gain of 4. They say it is a gain of 3. It will be 2nd and 7. Here comes 2nd down. 2 wideouts to the right of Oniki and 2 backs. Oh, a jump from Dwight-Morrow. It'll be 2nd and short now. 2nd and 2 after the offside penalty. Clock continues to run. We have under 10 minutes to go. 9:43. Second and 1. Onikian going to throw, kept it on the play action, fires, incomplete. Third and 1 for Pascack Hills. Here comes 3rd and 1, a big third down for Hills. Game is tied at 20. Referees are discussing something. Clock is stopped with 9:14 to go, and now we're set to go. One wide out to the left of Onikian, 2 to his right. Keeper, Connor Onikian, needs 1 yard. He's got that. He's got a few more going out right. He's got room to run. Connor Onikian shoved out of bounds, but he gets a huge gain and puts Hills in Dwight-Morrow territory. We have whistles, no flags are down, 9 minutes and 2 seconds to go. 1st and 10 Hills, board has it at the Dwight-Morrow 15, and that looks to be where it is. It is 1st and 10 Pascack Hills off of a long Connor Onikian run at the Dwight-Morrow 15-yard line. Trips left, 1 right. Onikian throwing, firing. Oh, intercepted! And it's going to be ran back all the way for a touchdown. Damani Williams. They will go for 2. It is 26-20. So Williams goes from scoring a defensive touchdown to quarterbacking this offense as they look to take an 8-point lead. Run. In. Conversion good. Ariane Williams. And now it is 28-20. Well, we'll see if Hills has anything left in the tank after that. Still 8 minutes and 47 seconds to go, and still a 1-possession game. We're looking at Jake Brew and Gavin Yulande, who are ready to return. And that one touched, and it will roll out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Dylan Funk, the one who touched it for Hills. And it rolled out, and they'll start at their own 26 here.
Pascack Hills just over the 25-yard line.
Onikian keeper. Onikian with room to run. Onikian turns on the Jets. And Onikian is tackled inbounds on the left sideline after a gain of 20-something. Seem to have some scoreboard malfunctions. They have us listed at a score of L1, but don't worry, that's why we're here. We've got the accurate score for you. As some shade coming out now as we are in the late afternoon. Run, Gavin Yulande. He's got room to go. Gavin Yulande with some room, and he gets a Hills first down. Further into Dwight-Morrow territory, and now it will be 1st and 10 from their 27. And Dwight-Morrow takes a timeout. We have 8 minutes to go in this game. Hills looking to make it. It is 28-20. Hills looking to tie it up. Respect, I tell you. 28-20. It is a 1st and 10 for Pascack Hills in Dwight-Morrow territory at the 27. Yulande run, spins out of a tackle, and then is tackled down on the left sideline for a gain of 2. It was shady for a moment. Now sun is back out. Just past 5 o'clock in real time. We will have a delay on this one, so you are watching it a bit later. Our score is 28-20 despite the incorrect scoreboard. Now it is L2. Second down and 7 for Pascack Hills at the Dwight-Morrow 25 coming up. .55 to go. The clock has been stopped as something's being sorted out here. Now we're ready. 2nd and 7. Bugney in motion. Run, Yulande stuffed at the line. And he's still down, grappling with Damani Williams for possession. I thought I saw the ball come out, but I think it's going to stay with Pascack Hills. So it'll be 3rd and what looks like 5 here. No, it goes up at like.
Okay, we are having technical difficulties with the scoreboard. The official time will be kept on the field by the officials, and the score is 28-20.
Onikian keeper on 3rd and 5. Can he go for the first? Let's see. It'll be on the officials here. I think he was a bit short. The board says there's 6:50 to go. That may not be entirely accurate. Looks like we do have a Dwight-Morrow player injured. But it will be a Pascack Hills first down from Connor Onikian. Had it very close and did get it. First and 10, Pascack Hills. Inside the Dwight-Morrow 20. Oh, and it'll be offside on the Maroon Raiders. He went way too early. So now first and 5. Our score 28-20. Trust us, not the board. 6:30 on the board. That also may be incorrect. Yolande with a room. And I believe his forward progress was stopped, but I'm not sure if he got a first down. It's going to be close. If he did, it'd be first and goal, I believe. And it looks like we've got trainers coming out. Something's happening. Substitutions being made. Yolande went forward for a gain of 3, so it's second down and 2 from the 12. There's a snap. Yolande again, trying to power. And it's going to be perhaps third and short. I think first down. And it will be first down and goal. At the Maroon Raider 2-yard line, first and goal, Pascack Hills. 5:36 to go. Timeout called by the Maroon Raiders, it looks like. There's no time on the board, so we have no idea when this one's going to be over. We do know it's 28-20, and Hills is looking for a touchdown here with first and goal at the 2. Onikian keeper going straight forward and in. Touchdown, Pascack Hills. And now we expect a 2-point conversion to tie it up. This is for the tie. It is 28-26. Major motion. Everybody shifts. 3 to the right of Onikian, 1 to the left. That's Jake Brew. And Yolande in the backfield. Onikian keeper on the 2-point conversion. Looks to be in. No signal yet. Hold on a moment. They say no good. And you could hear how distraught everybody is. And it looks like there is major confusion as well with the Hills sideline. Did they call a timeout? They waited a long time to put the signal up. Everybody is confused. And the Hills offense is still on the field. Welcome to New Jersey high school football, where apparently nothing goes by the rule book. But It looks like they're going to get a second chance at it. Here we go. Second chances are very rare in a lot of things, but they're going to get one here to tie it up. Lula, Lundgren, and Jones out right. Onikian's looking towards them. He's firing. This one's intercepted again. And the run back won't even matter. They're going to whistle it dead. (28-26) Dwight-Morrow. How much time is left? Nobody knows. As you hear, it was number 13, Maurice Williams, with another interception. That is Onikian's second today. His first ran back by Damani Williams for a touchdown. And now Dwight-Morrow has maintained the lead for the first time today. They're up by 2, 28-26. Again, we don't know how much time is left. We do know it is late in the fourth quarter. More drama. Nathaniel Edelshane is on to kick off. Previously, it had been Dren Bauta today. The sun is gradually setting, although right now I would say it's at its most annoying point in the sky. Onside kick recovered easily by Dwight-Morrow. They tried to fool him by staying in the huddle. Dwight-Morrow was ready for it, and now they'll get a possession at midfield, and in fact, we may not even play that possession out. I'm not sure. I thought they were lining up to shake hands at the end of the game, but it looks like
14 seconds remaining on the game clock. 5 minutes, 14 seconds.
and we've just received confirmation that there's still 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go. So, still a chance for Hills to make a stop. It's 1st and 10, Dwight-Morrow right at midfield. Now they move it back to the 49-yard line. Bugney, big tackle. Williams on the run. Gain maybe 1. But it looks like they're going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd and 10. We're told that just about 5 minutes remain. 28-26 Dwight-Morrow. 2nd and 10. A run again. This one will gain perhaps 3. And Bugney again with his 2nd straight tackle. Ariane Williams once again. It's 3rd down and 7. And we've got an official timeout here. One that may be charged against. Officials screaming, 4 minutes remain. Just a warning perhaps for all the teams. Snap, keeper, play action, Williams fires, caught, 1st down and more. Open field tackle, a good one, and out of bounds. No, they say it was tackled inbounds perhaps, but it will be a Dwight-Morrow 1st down, and now they're looking to potentially put this one away by scoring a touchdown. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 32. First and 10, Dwight-Morrow, 32-yard line in Hills territory. Three minutes now remain. Dwight-Morrow wasting as much time as possible. Hills antsy to get there. It's going to be a run. A nice one for a first down and a tackle inbounds from Jake Bugney. Arion Williams on the carry there. And another Dwight-Morrow first down. 2:41 to go. Hills needs a stop here. Dwight-Morrow score. A Dwight-Morrow touchdown definitely would put it out. As Hills takes a timeout, it'll be first and 10 Dwight-Morrow from the Bronco 17. Back after the timeout, 2 minutes 41 seconds to go. First and 10, Dwight-Morrow at the Hills 17-yard line. Run, and they're just going to let him score. What in the world happened there? Hills was looking. I think Coach Lampert called a timeout before the play began. And so that is what happened. Let me try to summarize this fever dream as best as I can for you. Hills called the timeout. Dwight-Morrow ran a play. They were down apparently now at the 1-inch line, so that is where this is going to start. There's 2:30 to go, 2 minutes 30 seconds, and it's first and goal from the 1-inch line. Dwight-Morrow running, perhaps a stop, but he lunged forward. And we're waiting for an official signal here. Say no touchdown, I believe. He's down again at the 1-inch line. How? What in... I guess a holiday weekend Saturday. Everybody's phoned it in. Hills has taken, I believe, their final timeout, although I'm not even sure if that's correct. There's probably 2:15 to go, but we don't know because the scoreboard clock is not working. We have to rely on updates from the PA announcer, who is doing his best job to let us know. We do know the score is 28-26 Dwight-Morrow, and we do know that the Maroon Raiders are threatening to score again. I believe he just said there's 2:12 to go on the clock. So we'll see if Hills can get a stop here, but it's second and goal from the 1-inch line. And I don't understand how he couldn't have scored there unless it was a huge tackle from Gavin Yolande, who did get back there, and they may have ruled him down. Second down and an inch on second and goal. Here comes Dwight-Morrow after the Hills timeout. This will almost certainly be a run up the middle, although you never know, could be some trickery. You see Dren Bowda warming up with Cole Miller on the sideline. He'll probably go in. This looks to be a tush push. And now it is a Dwight-Morrow touchdown. Dwight-Morrow up 34-26 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. And now, this is pretty much the game right here. If they miss the 2-point conversion, then Hills has a chance to tie with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion of their own. If Dwight-Morrow makes it, that gives them a 10-point lead with just 2 minutes to go. Game on the line right here. Let's see what happens on the 2-point conversion for Dwight-Morrow. To clinch the game, Williams throwing. Caught. Good. Miracles can occur, but I don't think anybody's expecting them right now. We'll get a Dwight-Morrow kickoff. There is almost certainly 2 minutes to go in the game. We don't have an official clock. We do have an official score, 36-26 Dwight-Morrow. They're going to kick off here to Pascack Hills with almost certainly 2 minutes and maybe less to go. Here's the kick. It is a deep one that is received by Gavin Yolande at the 10. Yolande running to the 25-yard line where he is tackled. And in fact, he was pushed further back, so they'll rule him down at the 23. Dren Bata is in the game, presumably at quarterback, meaning Connor Onikian is moved to wide receiver. He has, and now Bauta is in at QB. He's got a long arm. He uses it a lot. Let's see if he can use it to Hills' advantage here. Bauta back to throw. He's going to have to go deep. He fires. Incomplete. He had Connor Onikian. It was low, and Onikian could not hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10. One minute and 56 seconds still to go. 2nd down and 10. Again, Bauta back to throw. Hit as he released, finds Connor Onikian, and Onikian turns it up for about 10 more. .147 now to go, and it's 1st and 10. From the Hills 47-yard line, 1st and 10 Pascack Hills. Band playing very loud. They're close to their first win of the season in divisional play. Dwight-Morrow, Bauta back to throw, trying to deny that. Going deep. Incomplete and almost intercepted. Aaron Tinsley had a shot at ending the game. And now, it looks like Bauta is down. Injury was from Mason Hennessy, sophomore O-lineman. There's a personal foul against Dwight-Morrow on the play. Perhaps that was how Hennessy got injured. I'm not sure. But The result of that penalty is 1st and 10 Pascack Hills from the Dwight-Morrow 40. And now we'll see what Dren Bauta can do. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Bauta back to throw. Firing left side, incomplete. And skipping over to the track. So if Hills loses this game, they can have no better than a 500 record. And Dwight-Morrow would take their first victory in American Red Division play. Hills would go 0-4 with one more to go at Dumont in 2 weeks. Bauta back to throw, now rushing for it, and he is taken down on 2nd down after a gain of 2 or 3 yards. They got to hurry it up. Actually, there is a Dwight-Morrow player down. He's getting up quickly, though. They have to hurry up here. They don't have much time. Bauta throwing again. In trouble, gets a big block from Yolande. Now hit as he releases. That one tipped off of the glove of Alex Lula. He had a shot at it and could not haul it in. So now it is 4th down. 50 seconds to go. The game is on the line on this 4th down, although many would believe that it's over. 36-26, 4th and 7 from the Dwight-Morrow 35. Even with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, Hills still would need 2 to tie, and a field goal would win it. Lula in motion. O'Nickian is back to throw. Fires over the middle. It's caught. Perhaps a 1st down. Caught by Cody Jones. Officials have yet to make a signal. They're walking it back now. 52 seconds to go. And it looks like there was a penalty on Pascack Hills here. Yes, that was the case. So now it is 4th and 12 by the looks of it. And the game is on the line. About 50 seconds remain. 4th down and give or take 12. Here's the snap. O'Nickian is throwing this time. Pocket collapses. Now tries to run. Fires downfield. Incomplete. Out of bounds. And Dwight-Morrow will take over on downs. And it looks like they will win this game by a score of 36-26. And that will do it. Your final score is 36-26, a shootout in Englewood today at Winton White Stadium. Went the way of Pascack Hills early, but in the end it will be the Dwight-Morrow Maroon Raiders who come out with their first victory in American Red Division play. A 36-26 win over Pascack Hills, who now moves down to 1-4 on the season and 0-4 in American Red Division play. This is Matthew Merlino. Thanks for sticking with us through this weird game, weird broadcast. We're back at home on Thursday as Hills takes on Dover. Thursday night football on PH Athletics.
Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, head to hills.pascack.org/athletics.